Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Tony C., thank you for coming through in the chat. We appreciate you, brother. Let me go ahead and bring everyone in. First, we have a guest hoping to become a regular, and he just might do that. Let me go ahead and bring a guy who I've podcasted with for such a long, long time, and he's making his return. Bring my man Rage in. He calls himself Black at You now, but I'm going to call him Rage. That's what all of you know him as. Rage, what's up, man?
Long time.
Yes.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time, my brother. Good to see you, man. Good to
Always
see you.
A pleasure, man. Always a
Good
pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, bro. All right, let me go ahead and bring in my co-host. This man has forgotten more baseball than I have ever known, and I appreciate him coming on as he is on a break, but he's coming to support your brother today. Let me go ahead and bring my man Seven in. Seven, how you doing?
Man, well, I just, for no in particular reason, I just want to start this show by saying, one, fuck the Yankees, and two, what's up, Tony C?
Oh, man. Next up, this man is also with me. This man is with me on Saturday nights. Let me bring my man in. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up? How you doing?
You know what? I was doing good, but then Tony had to steal my goddamn thunder. Because I also was going to say, because I'm a Mariners fan and I hate the East Coast, fuck the Yankees. But I'm not saying anything because Dan wasn't here. But we got to welcome you to the show in some way, shape, or form. Rage, it's great to have you on board. Seven, great to have you back supporting the team, man. I know you should be off with your winter breaks and whatnot, but I got to say, man, after the week that I've had, I need a shoulder to cry on because we're going to talk about the end of a dynasty that we are watching in the making.
Yes, we will talk about that.
LeBron?
Oh,
I'm sorry, no, Michael. LeBron has never been a dynasty, bro.
No,
you got to get to 6 championships before you're considered a dynasty.
Exactly. All right, let me go ahead and bring in these two fine gentlemen. They're from the original Players versus Team podcast. I'm going to bring my man John in. John, what's up?
Since people talk about fucking, fuck Indiana.
What's the matter? Did they beat Ohio State this weekend or something?
Don't fucking do that, Ando.
I'm towing that line, John.
Yes.
You haven't been here in a couple weeks. I have to tow the line.
Yeah,
I can't say fuck the Vikings because they put a beat down on somebody this week.
Man, I'll say fuck them. They suck.
Yeah.
Next, this man, my man Colin. Oh hell. He already got the fire tire bowl fired up, boy. He got it up there.
I just heard this man say the end of a dynasty. The only dynasty I recognize in football is the New England Patriots. The Chiefs ain't no dynasty, brother.
The Chiefs ain't no dynasty.
My man.
Ain't no dynasty, brother, and you know that. You know they're not.
Yo, Will, here's what I need you to do, Will. Here's what I need you to do.
What
I
I
need
need
to
to do?
move. I need you to move you and Rage so that you and John are in the middle between Seven, myself, and then Rage and this guy named Fire Todd Bowles. Because
Stop trying to segregate the black people. And
we're not. I'm segregating the haters. I'm
Got
segregating the haters.
Watch your
Right,
ass.
we don't need this hater close to us.
Got
Man.
your ass.
Oh,
We're going through
man.
enough.
Oh,
me go.
Us white Chiefs fans, we're being oppressed enough as it is, Seven.
oh, man.
Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and acknowledge the chat real quick. Tony C, it's good to have you here once again, my friend. It's good to have you. Oh man.
Tyler made it.
Tyler, what's up, bro? It's good to have you here, man. It's good to have you here. Appreciate you running through. I do want to address something real quick before we get started. And again, I think I was gonna go off a little bit harsh, but I didn't want to necessarily do that.
Talk your
I was
shit, blood.
I was in a chat today, and we all know I'm probably the oldest here. I'm 54.
the ageless wonder.
And thank you. And we always kid around with my age. We always kid around about my age, and that's cool. We're kidding. But at the end of the day, with us, all of us, is nothing but love and respect for what we do and the fact that we all grown, responsibilities, bills, things of that nature. We all respect each other as men, despite race, color, creed, sexuality, and national origin. Today, I went through, and granted, you can say I'm too old for the Pokemon fandom. That's fine. You might have a valid point. But in saying that, Princess Diana, what you did today was foul. You said being 50 was disgusting and you don't want to reach my age. I'm 54.
Who the fuck said? Wait, what?
Do you know how blessed I am to be here in the number each and every day with these hard times being a black man? Do you know how hard that is? Raising 3, well, 2, my son's 32. He's a grown ass man, but my 60-year-old twins are not. And
What, you got twins?
yes. And to go through that 2 minutes after I log into your chat, you say that. I've supported you for 2 years. I've invested money into you and your channel for 2 years, both on Twitch and TikTok. No more. No more. I'm done. You are blocked. Because the one thing that I don't play, and Seven, you can attest to this. We've had people on this show black. We have people on this show white, as we do now. We've had people transsexual on this show. We've had people transsexual on this show. I don't mind calling him out because he knows. Josie. So we've accepted all race, colors, and creeds on this show. I have done nothing but that throughout my years of being a podcaster. And I've been podcasting for over 10 years. So for someone to go through that in your chat, and then one of your chat members or one of your chatters say they feel sorry for my kids because I'm so old. Okay. And you didn't put a stop to that then? Oh, no. You are blocked. You are blocked. And I know at the end of the day, I'm nothing but a number. I get that part. That's how streaming works. I know I'm nothing but a number at the end of the day. But I'm gonna call you out. You got a problem with it? We can more than definitely have a talk on this channel. We can go to your channel. I don't care. But I'm not gonna put up with that. What was it? What's that old saying? Seven, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
That was a great
Everything.
country song.
Everything.
You fall for everything. Yep.
And I'm not gonna put up with that. No. And I should have called you out 2 months ago when you called me a boy. But I didn't say anything. I let it slide. I should have called you out then. That's my fault. But I'm calling you out now. And so here's the thing that kills me. You're also a minority. You're I forgot what you Salvadorian and whatever. But yet and still you dress and act the way that you do. You don't show your heritage on stream. You don't. You dress to and seven. And I don't know if you've seen a seven, but Ando, you've seen her. Does she not dress like a white girl?
Yeah,
I'm just being blunt.
Like a provocative white girl. Yeah.
Thank you. So with that being said, it was unfair, it was unkind, and it was insensitive for you to do what you did to me today. You are blocked, and that's something that I will never, ever, ever tolerate on any of my
Chris
shows.
Jericho.
And if my show, and if a network, no matter what network I'm a part of, Wide to Wire, Elite Sports Entertainment Network, it doesn't matter. I'm leaving that network because that's something prejudice, racism of any kind.
Yeah.
I'm not putting up with that. So I just want to get that out there. Grow up. It's not like you haven't been in the States. You're 30 years old. You live in California. So you know better. Act like it.
I'll second that. I'll actually kind of piggyback and say discrimination of any kind is not welcome, is not accepted. We kind of bust each other's balls, but at the end of the day, we have each other's back.
That's right.
You know your audience. Don't talk down to the audience that's supporting you. End of the day, don't do it.
This is a show called Letterkenny that I'm a big fan of, and there's a spinoff called Shoresy. And Shoresy follows a AAA hockey team. And in the first season, this guy that was a player becomes the head coach of the team. And he's telling him to be tough on him. He's like, but I don't want him to bully him. He goes, it's not bullying, it's tough love. You know, and you know, are you my brother? Yeah, I'm your brother. Would you go to the wall for me? Yeah, I'd go to the wall for you. You can call me a useless cunt on the way there. And that's the difference between this and somebody disrespecting the fuck out of you. And that's doesn't matter where you're from, where you are. There's a big difference.
Yep.
And here's another thing too that I'm gonna throw out there while we're talking about it. She's one of the many. The one thing I've noticed amongst content creators is one way love. It's okay for you to be out there giving and supporting that person, but when it's not reciprocated, when they're not loving and supporting you, there's issues there. There's a problem there.
Yeah.
If it can't have it both ways, you just can't have it both ways. I planned to go a lot harder than what I did, but because at the end of the day, I'm grown and I got a job to do when I get off this microphone. But Diana, get better. Have your chatters or whoever get better. I've left your Discord. I closed our DM. We'll never speak again. And again, at the end of the day, I know it doesn't make a difference because I'm just a number at the end of the day to you. But at the end of the day, I just want you to strive to get better. You don't have to go to these memes because everybody here on social media can eat. There's enough room for everybody here. So grow up. You're 30. You're in California. You know how this works. Respect everybody who supports you. Respect everybody who comes through and supports you. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Appreciate you guys letting me rant. All right, let's go ahead and get to the great things as we know as professional sports. Before we hit in the NFL, Ando, I think you wanted to say something about college football. I'm gonna give you the floor, my friend.
Cool.
Reffing sucks.
Funny. All right, I had a long conversation after the college football playoffs were announced. I get that the people in charge of the college football kind of putting together. You're under a lot of scrutiny. I got two problems with college football playoffs this year. I'm still going to watch them as a fan. The lesser of the two evils I'm going to talk about first is Ohio State. I get you guys had a bad game. And I don't think between the six of us gentlemen on the board that if Ohio State would have won, Ohio State is the unanimously number one. I think if Indiana beats Ohio State like they did, they're unanimously number one. The issue that I have is Ohio State being number two. Because you lost by 3 and had a very poor, I'm going to say very poor showing that to Ohio State. Ohio State has been dominant on you all year, and you show up and lay a goose egg like that against Indiana. How the hell didn't they drop more than one spot? I would have put them no less than number 4. Personally speaking, I would have put them at number 5 and would have put Oregon in at number 4. But
That's fair.
I can understand if you want to
Very
leave
fair.
Oregon. I can understand if you want to leave Ohio State in the top 4. They've been the most dominant team all year. They've been number 1 all year. The problem that I have with Ohio State is you only dropped them one spot. When Georgia lost to Alabama a couple of years ago, you dropped Georgia like 3 spots. Kicked them completely out of the college football playoffs when it was 4 teams alive.
So where was what's the name ranked when they lost?
Ohio State was 1 and Indiana was 2. So after
No.
game,
I'm talking about the Georgia. And
I think Georgia was. I think it was like a 2-3 matchup. I think is what it was. It was like a 2-3 matchup.
Something like
the
that.
fact of the matter is they were, Alabama beat them, so Alabama obviously is the better team, and we're gonna kick them. We're gonna kick the team that they beat out. Which ironically, Alabama brings me to my next point. How the fuck does I'm sorry? Let me preface this by saying parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discussion advised. How the fuck does a three-loss Alabama team make it to the fucking college football playoffs? How the fuck does that happen? I'm okay with the other top 8 teams being in the position that they are. Again, Indiana, Georgia should be 2, Texas Tech should be 3. You can argue Ohio State or Oregon at 4 or 5. I don't have a problem either one there. Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Oklahoma. You want to run them 6, 7, and 8? Totally fine. Ole Miss and Texas A&M are 11-1. Oklahoma 10-2. Oklahoma's 2 losses this year were to LSU and Texas, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
You have Alabama at 9. Remember how I just said that Ohio State lost? They dropped 1 spot. Alabama lost. They didn't move. They were like, Alabama, they got beat by 21 points by the second or third best team in the country, but they're still better than fucking Miami. They're still better than BYU. You lost 3 fucking games this year, guys. I get you lost to Oklahoma. You lost to Florida State, who at the beginning of the season wasn't ranked, and you could argue that Florida State got better midway through the season and then kind of dropped off the cliff. I get that. But this loss should have kept them out of the college football playoffs. This should have knocked them out. No time in the history since there's been a 4-team setup have we had 3 losses. There's a fucking bias with the Alabama team, right? I can argue you want to replace Alabama with Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is a 2-loss team. Replace them with the Utah from the Big 12. I'm okay with that. You cannot have a 3-loss team in the college football playoffs. That being said, I honestly believe number 9 should have been Miami, who went number 10. I am okay with Tulane being 10, James Madison being 11. You have to put Notre Dame in at 12. I get that they didn't play in a conference championship. I get that they have 2 losses. Their 2 losses this year were to the Miami team that got in, and they lost to Texas A&M earlier this season. But that was to start the year. They have won their last 10 games. They have put boots to asses in their last 10 games. And because they do not play in a conference, you're going to punish them.
Yes.
They got to fix that for themselves, though, as far as conference play.
They are 10-2.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but to help them out, they got to get into it to the ACC or something.
But they still should be ranked higher than Alabama.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't disagree, but I'm just saying, to help them out, they need to get in the conference. Because that ain't the first time they got slighted like that.
If you don't want to put Notre Dame in, I get it. But you need to put a 2-loss team like Vanderbilt or Houston or Vanderbilt or Utah in that spot. Do not put a 3-loss Alabama team in there. That's my argument. How the hell you put a 3-loss Alabama team in? They don't even drop in rank. Like they're still like for the committee to say Alabama is number 9, they basically just went, well, the SEC championship game didn't happen. Alabama got beat worse than I think that they got beat by Oklahoma this year. They got beat. And this isn't just a random Georgia team. This is the same Georgia team that they beat earlier in the year. And Georgia came back with the film study, with the play that Kirby Smart knows how to do with that team, because he is a Nick Saban disciple, which is what I love about Kirby Smart. And he came back and took the loss from Alabama earlier this year and was like, okay, guys, we're playing Alabama in the SEC championship game. Here's what we're going to do differently. Our offense is going to control the tempo. We're going to keep Alabama offensively off their game. And that's exactly what Georgia did. Georgia should be commended by putting into the second slot. I think they are the second best team right now in the country, only because Alabama beat Ohio State. And John, I know you are an Ohio State fan. I am sorry. Ohio State had a bad game. If you want to leave Ohio State at 4 or 5,
I ain't gonna even sit here and say we had a really bad game. I think Indiana's a really good team.
Dude, Indiana's defense is that stacked.
And their coach, coach, what is it, Stagnetti? Stagnetti is a Stagnetti, fucking amazing coach to turn around the program that Indiana has had.
One other thing that I'll throw out that I noticed as I was thinking about this, because I'm not a big fan of Alabama getting in either. Not just because of any hatred, but they want to talk about strength of schedule. How many top 10 teams? How many top 10 teams did Alabama beat this year?
Number 5, Georgia. Number 16.
The win against
number 10. Top 10? Okay, yeah. Georgia. That was the only one that they beat was Georgia.
That's it. They lost to Oklahoma. And Oklahoma was what, 8th at that point?
I think they were
somewhere around there.
So there is absolutely merit to Alabama not deserving to be in, because you get a ranked win just by spending a bunch of time in the SEC. So I'm what I look at is top. Let's look at if we're going to evaluate SEC teams, you almost have to look at how many top 10 wins did they get. Oh, they split it. Okay. So then we can look at Notre Dame and see where they went. But Notre Dame has to get in a conference, because here's the other reason why it's not fair for Notre Dame. And I'm going to say this. I said it last year as well. The bonus that a conference gets when a team goes to the college football playoff, it's $1 million bonus. Every other team, their conference splits that money up between all the schools. So we're just gonna think it's okay for anytime Notre Dame makes it, they just get to keep that money for themselves. No, that's not right, because that's not right to every other school that has done the right thing and played within a conference. They have complete control over the schedule. They have complete control over all of their money because they don't have to share it with anybody. Those things aren't right. So I do not feel bad for. I would rather have seen BYU get in over Notre Dame, honestly. And I don't even like Mormons.
And I can go with that. My answer
Can I offer a perspective from someone who is not really a college football fan, but more so an observer like myself?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Dude, I love the different perspectives, man. Hit us.
So, like I said, I observe college football always around this time of year, because the same thing always happens. We always have these conversations every single year. There's always controversy. There's always chaos. There's always a bunch of fan bases that are pissed off, right? So here's why I can't really fully be a college football fan, and it's because of stuff like this. The problem that I have, and I texted you this, Will. Since the 14 playoff, it has always been the committee. Damn. How do I word this? The committee fucks up, right? They make a decision that goes against their whole criteria, their whole list of
foundation.
Their foundation. They go against their foundation. Thank you. Every single year. So then the following year, they have to course correct for the foundation that they fucked up the previous year, which means a team is always going to get screwed the following year. We've seen this before. Now, I am going to take the fact that I am an Alabama hater, right? I'm a Florida Gator fan, right? But as somebody who I know I'm supposed to be a fan of the SEC by proxy, right?
No,
but
you ain't got to.
I know I don't have to, but it's by proxy. But like the politicking, and this is the problem that I've always had with Alabama. They don't always earn it on the field. They've always had some entity, whether it be ESPN, the conference, or by college football pundits themselves, politic their way into these playoffs every single time. And it annoys me to no end. So I'm looking at these rankings now, right? And I agree with you. Ohio State. Here's another thing.
Watch what you say. You might make John mad. You might make John mad. Just saying.
What's up?
So be careful what you say about Ohio State. You might make John mad.
No. Just follow me with this, right? BYU got punished, right, for losing their championship game, right?
Yep.
Ohio State, they lost their championship game. They didn't get punished. Alabama lost their championship game. They didn't get punished.
Nope.
So, in my opinion, just because you make your conference championship game, to me that doesn't mean shit. Especially if you get blown out the way those two teams did.
Yeah.
To me, there needs to be punishment for losing your championship game in such a way that they did.
And that's
but
why
clearly there's some favoritism going on here.
And that's why I said initially I think Ohio State should have been dropped to 5. To drop them initially, my understanding initially was you have your 4 top conferences that won a championship game or their championship conference game. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, your top 3 should be Indiana, Georgia, and Texas Tech. I don't think anybody will dispute or argue that. But now the issue that you're running into is who takes that 4th spot that is deserving and will make it must watch college football. The only other answers that we have is the Big 12 winner, which was Texas Tech. We have the ACC championship. Honestly, should have been between Miami and Virginia, and the winner gets the 4th spot. But they screwed Miami out of it. So now you have Virginia and Duke decides, hey, we're going to play Cinderella spoiler. I'm not putting Duke up in the college football playoff.
Hell no.
Another thing that irritates me.
I would have totally put Virginia in had they would have won. But can you argue that Virginia is better than Texas A&M, better than Ole Miss, better than Vanderbilt? No, you can't argue that.
Hold on. I do want to take one exception. To not have an ACC team in this thing is a bad look.
Well, Miami's
talking about the conference champion.
Yeah, Miami should have been in that conference championship match. Right?
Instead of Duke.
How they have the rules set up now that there's no divisions within the conferences really sucks for certain games, and it kind of. I loved, especially the Pac-10, because you always would have had that matchup. For example, this year, it would have been in the old school days of the Big Ten, it would have been Ohio State and Iowa in the Big Ten championship game this year. I like and I dislike that they took away the divisions within the conferences.
Right.
But now, because you're taking away that conference, you're losing that leverage of your top 2 teams from each division are always going to go at it. And that's what I like about the NFL's playoff structure is, yes, you're going to get that occasional 9-8, maybe that 8-9 team. But by the proxy of the rules and the regulations that they have in the NFL, if you win that division, you can't say shit. You did your job. You won your division. You're in the playoffs, right? You can't do that in a college football setting. And I'm going to go back real quick to the question that Anthony put down. Will, if you can highlight that with the question of, do you think the problem is with the 12-team playoffs? Fuck no. Leave it at 12. Do not fucking expand it past 12. Because then all you're going to do is you're going to expand the college football playoff system. We're going to get playoff games starting the week after the Army-Navy bowl game, which we're already doing right now.
Yep.
Keep it at fucking 12. If you cannot be one of the best 12 teams in the conference, one of the best 12 teams in the country, you do not deserve to be in it. Try again next year, right?
I would make the argument that it really shouldn't have been 12 to begin with.
I would have argued 6 or 8. Why they went to 12, I get, because you want that financing and extra money to come in. I get
they're also trying to appease everybody. But by you trying to appease everybody, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong.
Right,
diluting the product.
Yeah,
and my twin brother Rob kind of said it well. If we're going to do a 12-team playoffs, you need to put every conference champion in the playoff system, and then your like next 4 should be your at large. Which, okay, I'm a Washington State fan through and through, man. Pac-12, let's fucking go. I don't want to see my Pac-12 champions out of a 2-team conference go up against Alabama or Oklahoma in the championship playoffs.
You already know.
See that.
You already know.
Who the fuck else is going to watch it around the country? Your Oklahoma fans and your Washington State fans are going to watch that. Or, heaven forbid it would have fucking happened. What happens if Oregon State beats Washington State on the final week? Oregon State finished 3-9.
Yep.
But that's a problem, though. No. That's a problem because like we said before, Duke is the ACC champion. Yes, they're a 5-loss team. Like, technically they should be in. Like, if you ask me, the conferences that need to be represented in these playoffs.
Yeah, are you Big Four?
Pac-10. Even the AAC, I would say, because is it? Yeah. So
I could say 6. Big 10, Big 12, ACC, SEC, Pac-12. Next year definitely should be represented.
Yes.
And then your AAC, your American Championship Conference.
Even the fact, like, I'm even looking at Ole Miss, and again, it goes back to what I said. They course correct when they set precedents, because this goes back to FSU back in 2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they put all that value in their injured quarterback. In this situation, a coaching staff is gone.
Yeah.
And they're still in the playoffs at 6. Now, granted, they kept their team. They kept the players of their team, but we're talking about their coaching staff here.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of changes I think that need to come through. And this is something that they are going to fine-tooth comb this bitch for the next 4 or 5 years.
What is a 16-team playoff even going to look like?
Do not expand it past 12. I'm actually with you, Rage. If you would have kept it at 8, if you would have expanded it to 8, that's 3 more wins and you get a national championship. I'm okay with that.
8 was the perfect number.
I think it would have been the magic number. 6 conference championships and you're 2 at large.
Yep.
Can't have more than 3 losses, right? That should be the end line there. Anybody with 3 losses in a season, you do not qualify.
I'm actually okay with the 12. Like,
the only reason I am okay with the 12 is from having watched it last year. There was something about those home playoff games that added tension, that added drama to it. There was an intensity to it that I loved.
Yeah.
My question to you guys is this: Can James Madison do it?
Well, James Madison is 12. They're going up against Oregon. They got a very tough poll. This is the same Oregon team that lost to Indiana by 10 and ran the rest of the table. I'm going to be honest and say no. Then again, James Madison did beat Washington State this year, so fuck James Madison. I take that back. I like James Madison, man. I think look, man. I'm going to give credit where credit is due, man. James Madison is a hell of a football team. I don't care what conference you play in. College football to go 12-1, you're doing something right.
See, stuff like that is why I say it should be 12, because if it was 8, there'd be no room for a team like that to get in at all.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't be. And with college football, it's sometimes there's too many really good teams.
Yeah.
Right.
To
everybody
settle at 8.
And everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Listen,
Absolutely.
But see, I was just about to allude to that. They're hoping for a UMBC or an FDU March Madness situation here with James Madison and Tulane. Complete college basketball fan here. Completely different sport. It's not gonna happen in college football. What separates March Madness? What separates March Madness from the college football playoff is that the talent pool within college football is so vastly spread out.
Very much
that
so.
Even though you have your blue bloods that 9 times out of 10 make a run to the Final Four in the national championship game, every team has a shot to win it. Every team can make a run. VCU did it. Loyola Chicago did it.
Butler against Duke. That was one of the best national championship games.
You're not going to get that in college football when a bunch of these top recruits go to these small number of blue blood schools.
Yeah.
Anthony's asking who was the Cinderella story team last year
for college football or college basketball.
Football.
I don't think there was
one.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame. You could have argued. I think it was last year. Wasn't it Notre Dame and Ohio State in the national championship game?
You could argue.
Does that count though?
Yeah.
I don't see that as a the way I view a Cinderella in college basketball is just someone whom you just don't see coming, like someone
a
you
Division
never
II school, like a Bethune-Cookman or a Norfolk State.
Just a school you've never heard of. You don't even know the players, and they make a run. Like that's a Cinderella story to me.
Butler against Duke.
Butler did it phenomenally. They made those back-to-back trips to the title game. It's just a different sport.
I would say last year's Cinderella team, you could have argued for college football. You could have argued SMU or Clemson.
I can see SMU. I can see SMU being
like, and SMU was at 11. But like this year with James Madison, all I got to say is this: $50 to potentially at plus 1,100 get a car payment covered. I mean, look,
I'm taking that.
I've wasted $50 on dumber shit. That's all I'm saying.
Put them on a parlay.
I'm a betting man. I'm putting money down on Tulane to be Ole Miss.
For sure.
The other thing that Anthony,
for sure. Yeah.
The other thing that Anthony asked is, I don't know if it's true, but I heard Notre Dame has an agreement for an automatic bid.
Welcome to the string.
That I did hear. I did hear that is part of Notre Dame's agreement. Again, I am not okay with that.
How did they get that?
It's again, if you're going to be in the top 12, Notre Dame, just join the ACC. You're in the ACC for all the other sports. Why the hell you want to be independent for football? Just join the ACC.
I'm gonna go to. We got to go to Kyle in a second.
This just then, there was a report about Todd Bowles. Kyle, can you give us your opinions about this, please?
Go, Kyle.
What games you watching? What games you watching? Seriously, what the fuck are you watching? Are you watching the golf season? Are you watching the golf season? He doesn't pick. You know what the fuck they just did today? They signed Jason Pierre fucking Paul.
Wait, fireworks guy?
With his three hands, with his three
fingers.
Yes.
Fuck out of here. He can.
What is it?
Take my strong hand.
The strong hand.
He's making his potatoes by hand.
The strong hand.
Are we that desperate in Tampa Bay?
Anytime. Look. And somebody asked me this earlier. Was it good Saints or bad Bucks? Bad Bucks all day.
Yeah.
Bad Bucks all day.
The Saints got lucky.
Guess what? I fucking agree 1,000%.
Yeah.
Bad Bucks.
A broken clock is right. A broken clock is right twice a day.
You made Tyler Shuck look like a capable quarterback yesterday.
Is he not?
You made him like a capable quarterback.
You were on his bandwagon, bro.
You got people in New Orleans. We're gonna tie our future to Tyler Shuck. Okay. See how far that gets you. But we'll go.
Y'all ain't got no future.
We ain't got
People,
no future.
5 picks.
People saying that the Saints should tie their future to Tyler Shuck are the same ones that would marry inmates that are in prison for life.
Exactly. Oh man, but good stuff about college football, guys. That was cool. That was cool. We're gonna see how this college football playoff turn out.
I just gotta say, I wish Erica was here because I would say go Boomer sooner. I hope you beat the shit out of Alabama.
Yes.
I hope anybody beats Alabama.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Almost there.
I hope Alabama beats Alabama.
What time is it? It's 10:41. I got the parental advisory up. Fuck Alabama. All right.
Yeah. Hold on, Will. I'm gonna add a name to that. Are you ready? Because I know you're gonna love this one.
I'm ready.
Fuck Paul Feinbaum.
Yes. Yes.
Alabama deserves to get in because they play in a conference and they have fuck you, Paul Bryan. Go get your fucking ass back in your crypt keeper little fucking casket.
He's the one that keeps Alabama in the damn media.
I'm sick of ESPN so much.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Y'all know that man has a set of ears that can hear everything we saying right now.
Him and Reggie Miller got
those gigantic satellites.
Paul fucking put us on TV, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Fucking put us on TV. Bro.
Him and Reggie Miller got built-in Wi-Fi.
They gonna take us right off the TV too.
We'll be on long enough, man. We'll be on fucking long enough, bro.
There'd be so many bleeps.
And
all the shit I would say. All the shit I would say about Malika Andrews, they would never. They would never.
Yo, hold on. Seven. I am going to join Rage, except I'm going to talk about Joy Taylor. And it will be public, yo. It will be public.
All I want is to get paid to rub cocoa butter on Joy Taylor. Like, that is my dream job.
Get in fucking line, Seven. Get in.
Oh, snap.
Fucking line.
Acho beat y'all to the punch.
Yeah.
He said, Big Ten. He said you can suck his toes, Rage.
All right. Over to football. I think,
but
we're going to kick it over to football, right?
Yes, we're gonna talk about some NFL because I do want to talk about NBA and Chris Paul in particular.
Okay.
But over the weekend, everybody was saying the Dallas Cowboys are back. The Dallas Cowboys are back. Well, guess what?
Back where?
Guess what? They lost 44 to 30.
Never lost.
Never lost.
Why do we keep having this conversation every year with Cowboy fans? Why?
I'm gonna start with Cal. Cal, I knew you watched this game. What did you think?
No, the fuck I did not. I didn't watch it.
I'm with Cal. I don't give them the satisfaction of me tuning in.
Yeah, I won't watch it. I wasn't watching
that man. I give him ratings and money.
Yeah, I wasn't watching Detroit, and I damn sure wasn't watching a lot. I mean, I wasn't watching that shit.
I watched it. I was so happy.
Was Richard Sherman right to criticize George Pickens, guys?
He quit. Fuck yes, he was. He quit during the middle of that game, man. Yeah, no, if you quit, fucking get scrutinized all the way that you can, dude. You're getting paid how many million fucking dollars to play a sport that you love for 3 hours a day with cameras on you, and you just be, I didn't reach for the ball. I would, in a snowstorm, my hands freezing, I would gladly run up with fucking oven mitts over my hands, squirting water into people's fucking mouths for fucking 25,000, and you can't go in there and catch a ball for fucking 15, 20 million? Fucking Big, don't tell me what to do, man. Fucking, yeah. You gave up, George Pickens. I'm glad your Cowboys lost.
I'll just say this: just because Vontaze Burfict left at halftime one time doesn't mean you get to. Like, bro, you got to play the whole game.
And Antonio Brown. Let's not forget Mr. AB84.
Yeah, he didn't leave of his own free will, though. That was
no. The dancing in the end zone says otherwise. Seven. The dancing in the end zone says otherwise.
Guys?
That motherfucker doing jumping jacks on the way to the tunnel. Yeah, no, that motherfucker wanted to go.
The CTE says otherwise.
guys, and I know Rob is happy about this. Them Jacksonville Jaguars are 9-4, y'all.
9-4,
and with the injury, to Danny Dimes.
It is not the Colts. It is not the Colts that the Jaguars have to worry about. It is the Houston Texans.
Of course. But with the Colts, with Danny Dimes being hurt,
the benefit is the Cowboys or the Jaguars do not have to play the Texans for the rest of the year. But the Jaguars still have a tough game against the Broncos in a couple of weeks. That's going to be kind of your level game. That's going to determine where you're at in the AFC. Look, I'm pulling for Jacksonville, right? If I can't root for Kansas City in the playoffs this year, Jacksonville is where it's going to be, and I hope Duval can fucking make it happen, man.
That's why they're going to lose.
Look, I'm not Liam fucking Conan, okay? Going.
That's why they're going to lose.
Oh man.
Duval. No, put some fucking soul into Duval.
You got to go down with that ship you want, man. You can't. You got to sink with that ship.
No, look, bro. I'm not. Hold on, Kyle. Hold on. I'm not saying I'm jumping off the Kansas City bandwagon because we have a 12% shot. All right, 12% shot, and I'm gonna keep fighting and breathing as a Kansas City fan. But the moment that it's shoved, fire Todd Bowles looks high as hell. Yep.
I'm sleepy. I'm not high.
Oh yeah, very tired.
We don't judge here. We don't judge here. We don't judge
real
here.
quick.
Look, Jacksonville's on a 4-game winning streak, and that game that they lost against Houston is a get-right game. Look, the Jaguars are playing with house money. Nobody expected them to be in the position that they're in. Indianapolis getting banged up at the worst possible time is a benefit to them. Fucking hats off to that fucking Jaguar team, man. Because
You're a tweaker for real.
I am not a fucking tweaker, bro. This is just fucking high-end anxiety, bro.
Guys,
Seven can attest. This is high-end anxiety.
Guys, we talked
and crack.
We kind of talked about it a little bit. We kind of talked about it a little bit earlier.
Damn. Not the sugar.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
Yo, this is the Sports Reports podcast. This is not Tinder, okay? Ask after the show. Seven will give away the pictures for $20.
$20. Want to talk? I do want to talk about.
I didn't raise the price. What?
I do want to talk about the Cleveland Browns. I do want to talk about the Cleveland. I did want to talk about the Cleveland Browns as well, real quick, with Shedeur Sanders and the stupid coaching move.
Using the word "fuck" a lot today. Fuck Kevin Stefanski.
Why isn't
Kevin
he fired?
Jones?
Why is he not fired right now, guys?
What? He should have been fired literally last night.
Yo, are we talking about
because the Browns are going
coach of the year?
Because the Browns are what, 7?
I was saying, are we going to talk about the same Browns team that goes through coaches like it's going through quarterback and still has 10 of each on their fucking payroll? Yeah. Maybe that's why they haven't fired him.
Maybe
they're trying to get rid of
Hold on, he's a 2-time coach of the year. You don't fire 2-time coach of the years.
Right. And Bonnie Blue has been porn star of the year multiple times, but you're still not putting her on the fucking.
Hold on, because I'm going to go to the other end of the spectrum, right? You can't fire. You can fire.
I want to ask how you know that.
I know it was a joke. I actually have no idea.
Okay.
No, look, I will argue like this that the Steelers haven't fired Mike Tomlin. Tomlin has not won Coach of the Year ever. Stefanski has won 2 Coach of the Years. There's got to be some balance. So if you're a one-time Coach of the Year, you're going to get fired. You're going to get your ass kicked out of the building. But because Kevin has a second one, I think that prevents his papers from being processed. So
the job of a head coach is to put your team in the best position to win.
Yes.
That guy.
Bonnie Blue. Hold on, big.
Fuck putting in. He didn't put his team in a position to win, let alone tie. He sabotaged his own goddamn team by taking the best player on the field at that moment off the field to run some wildcat for the tie instead of kicking a field goal to try to win the fucking game. That fireable offense.
Yep. Big, to answer your question, no. Anybody who has more than 3 sexual partners, I will not sleep with. And considering that she has 1,057 men that she slept in a single 24-hour period, your boy ain't doing it.
You looked up the body.
What were we talking about, bro? What were we talking about?
I say he want to kiss black. Yeah. Pause. Pause.
Yo, I didn't know this was Sports After Dark already, Will. We in Sports After Dark already?
After Dark early. This was Sports After Dark early. Yeah. The Kansas City Chiefs took a loss to the Houston Texans. Is it time for us to say and I know you, Kyle, was saying that they're not a dynasty, but is it time to say that their time is done?
Okay. Hold on. Let me stretch real quick.
Yeah.
He getting serious.
I want to hear this.
Here's the deal. Here's what I will say.
Go ahead. I'm gonna give you the flow, 7. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the flow. Go ahead.
Is it true that 30 other teams in the NFL would love to have 31 other teams in the NFL would love to have the success that the Chiefs have had over the last 10 years? Yep. Absolutely. Has any other team had success this consistently in the last 50 years? Yes, just the Patriots. But guess what? The Patriots also got a lot more Super Bowls. Kansas City still has a way to go with that. I have never once said that Patrick Mahomes is in the same room as Tom Brady right now, because he is not. He still has to earn it. Kansas City still has to earn it. But guess what? New England had down years too. All those years they weren't spying and cheating, it was hard for them to get anything done. So guess what? It's going to take there's going to be some down years for Kansas City. I thought it was crazy last year when everybody talked about last year being a down year for Kansas City when they made the Super Bowl. You know how fucking hard it is to make the Super Bowl? Last year was not a down year for Kansas City. It was lower by Kansas City's standards.
Yeah.
But a very successful year by pretty much everybody else's standards.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that if Deshaun Watson could have had the success last year that Patrick Mahomes did, he would have actually sucked himself off for a change. So we've got to have perspective.
Right.
Am I that broken up about the fact that Kansas City might miss the playoffs for the first time in 10 fucking years? Yeah. Or that have so consistently hosted the AFC Championship game that it isn't just about the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It's called the fucking Arrowhead Invitational.
Yep.
Guess what? It's not that big a deal. I'm so exhausted from having to watch football in January and February because it means something. I'd rather smoke a bowl, drink a bottle of bourbon, and just make fun of both teams. Guess what? I get a break this year. I'm kind of thankful for that. So let's stop worrying about a bad year for Kansas City and maybe have some other teams actually perform for a fucking change. Like,
I gotta say, it's like 2005 all over again with the Patriots, the Broncos and the Steelers kind of being in playoff contention. It's different. I mean, it's a nice change of pace. As a Chiefs fan, yeah, it does suck. That was a very, very rough game to watch last night. I think you put that on everybody but the defense. I think eventually the defense just kind of broke, right? They were a bend and don't break the entire game. Patrick needs to figure it out. Travis needs to figure out if he's going to keep playing or not.
He needs to figure out what he put on his gloves.
The receivers have got to get that consistency going. Fucking Matt Nagy needs to go. I just don't think the play calling is right. I think 7 will back me up on that Nagy needs to go, right?
Matt Nagy needs to go. Okay. That he shouldn't come back. He should not. I'm not a Matt Nagy fan, never have been. I think his perfect spot would be coaching in the XFL.
Yeah.
So I don't have to see it.
Oh my God. Oh.
My thing is this.
You mean
my thing?
What the hell is up with this chat today, bro?
I think it's trolls. I think it's trolls.
What did it say this time?
Am I ticklish? They're asking me if I'm ticklish, bro.
I think it's trolls. I'm taking care of them right now. But okay. But it's crazy. It's crazy. But right now, Monday Night Football, we do have the Eagles winning 16-13 over the Chargers.
I need the Eagles to win this.
I'm fucking tired. You know what? I've been defending this dickhead every year. I'm fucking tired of Justin Herbert. Fuck him.
Oh, I thought you were going to say fuck Nick Sirianni. I really thought that's where we were going with that, bro.
No, we gave up on him a long time ago. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Fuck Justin Herbert.
I
thought you were going to say that about Jalen Hurts.
Well,
I did too.
He's an Alabama quarterback. Anybody that believes in him is fucking stupid.
He looked a little shitty, but no. Fuck Justin Herbert, yo. Like, Justin Herbert Justin Herbert is the great value version of Josh Allen. That's what he is.
Except he doesn't run. Herbert doesn't run the football like Allen
does.
does.
He is fucking horrible. Yeah.
I would say he's a discount version of Joe Burrow before I would say he's a discount version of Josh Allen.
I'm not
He's bigger than Burrow, though, isn't
he? I'm not even putting him up there.
Well, yeah, but you can get a really big box of Great Value frosted shredded wheat, bigger than the regular box of actual Kellogg brand frosted shredded wheat. That doesn't make it better. It's still the discounted version.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I do want to 10:56. We're gonna stay on a little bit longer. I do want to talk about the Chris Paul situation in the NBA.
So do I.
As the Clippers send a Hall of Famer home.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a rant here. Hold on.
Let's go, Rage. Hold on. It's the Rage show. We got to put him full screen, Will.
Yes.
Gotta welcome him back to full screen.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go to the rest of you guys once he's done.
This is so indicative of modern NBA and what's wrong with it. I don't care if these players feel like Chris Paul is not their cup of tea. He is one of the greatest point guards in the game. He is widely respected. And the fact that he got sent home because the Clippers organization got their fifis hurt because Chris Paul, who arguably who resurrected the Clippers organization, he built the Intuit Dome with his sweat, with his blood and his tears, with Chris Paul, with Blake Griffin in Lob City. And the fact that he got sent home like he was some fucking petulant child who wouldn't shut up in class is just because they got their fucking feelings hurt because he was trying so desperately to instill some sort of a winning mindset within these slugs, within these apathetic fucking cretins, these injury-prone fucking sloths like Kawhi Leonard and just Kawhi Leonard, and it's insulting. It's fucking insulting, and it's everything that I hate about NBA players today. They're apathetic. They're careless. They don't have any work ethic. You know something? I rewatched Dear Basketball with Kobe Bryant probably about a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if you guys will agree with me on this. When he was alive, long after he retired, I feel like he was that player who kept all of these modern players in check, who made sure that they were putting in the work ethic, that they cared about the game that they were playing in. And now that he's gone, there's nobody there left. And the one person who tried to instill some sort of care within these players has been casted aside. It's fucking disgraceful.
Kobe was the last remaining player back from Michael. And I think that's why Kobe was such kind of that endearing player that he was. I don't think there was a person that hated Kobe. Like Kobe, I think for me, Kobe is the second best player. I think it goes Michael, Kobe, then LeBron. But there was a work ethic with Kobe that you just couldn't help but say that's got Michael written on it. You can't say that about
I'm not even a Lakers fan, and I respect the hell out of Kobe, man.
I'm a Bulls fan. Absolutely. I don't think there's anybody greater. But I think if you're comparing apples to apples, Kobe is the closest thing to Michael that we'll have. Like just his work ethic, it's his ability to get the best out of people. I heard a story recently about how he got into Ron Artest when Ron Artest signed with the Lakers after Trevor Ariza went to Houston. And Kobe basically pulled him aside, said, "Hey, look, I'm not going to babysit you. I'm not going to hold your hand. There's a certain level of professionalism that we keep with this Lakers team. You're replacing a person in Ariza who I consider a best friend and to this day is my best friend. do not fuck around with that. Yeah, it just speaks volume to who Kobe was. And you don't see anybody with that kind of value today's basketball. I think the closest you can say maybe Giannis, but I think even Giannis is soft at times. Steph, maybe, but Steph, I think, plays a different kind of ball game. He's not the type of guy to get up in your ass like Kobe would have.
None of these guys have a killer mindset.
They're too
anymore.
busy.
None of them.
They're too busy trying to be best friends.
They're trying to like everybody. They don't want to embarrass each other. They don't have that killer mindset that Kobe has. That I would say Chris Paul has. That Giannis has.
Right.
Like
banana boat. Yep.
Yeah. It's sad, dude. It's just so apathetic.
Let me go to Kyle real quick. Kyle, what's your opinion on a Chris Paul situation?
Will, you and John been on. Y'all was on the other show with me when I grind him up. Now, Chris Paul from the Hornets and the Clippers was nice, Chris Paul. But let's be clear. Let's be realistic. James Harden don't fuck with Chris Paul. He don't fuck with Chris Paul.
Nope.
Kawhi Leonard don't fuck with Chris Paul. Those younger players don't fuck with Chris Paul. He came over.
Ain't no young players on that team.
It's like one, maybe one. Like one.
It's baby. Yeah, baby.
Look at it like this. As respected as he is in the game of basketball, he is disliked as much in the game of basketball. Ain't nobody. You're losing. Nobody's trying to hear that shit, bro. I'm not trying to hear nothing you got to say. What did you win? What the fuck did you win? Let's be realistic. What did you win, Chris? You didn't win anything. You're Cliff Paul now. Did the Clippers disrespect him and send him home? Absolutely. Because like he said, he built the franchise back up when it was Lob City. He deserved a little bit more respect than that.
Yeah.
But when
hell, you could argue that he brought the Clippers onto the map, because before the Clippers were like the 9th favorite franchise in LA. All of a sudden you get Griffin and Chris Paul.
When I saw the thing saying that they sent him home, the first thing that popped in my mind is what Draymond said to Paul Pierce. They don't fuck with you like that. Nobody cares about you. This might be your last season. Nobody cares. You're not Kobe. They don't care. They don't care. That's the fucked up thing. But they don't. Chris Paul rubbed everybody in the league the wrong way, basketball-wise. But he's a phenomenal point guard. He's a phenomenal player. Give him his grace on all these shows. Give him his flowers. The organization did him dirty. It's fucked up to see him go out that way, but it is what it is.
Can I ask a question, though? Is that indicative of Chris Paul, or is that indicative of the players?
I'll say it's 50-50.
Yeah, but
remember, this is the same organization that did the same thing to Blake Griffin. Let's not forget that.
Absolutely.
Let's
Blake
not forget
Griffin,
that.
PJ Tucker, John Wall, Russell
PJ
Westbrook.
Fuck PJ Tucker.
Hey, fuck PJ Tucker. We ain't talking about
fuck him.
The organization.
We talk about that shoe bandit.
I will say it's fucked up because, again, when the Rockets had the Warriors on the ropes, it would have been nice to see him finally get a ring.
Mm-hmm.
And that because it seems like,
do you think that Rockets team beats the Cavaliers?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you because I watched that Rockets team play the Cavaliers throughout the year. They whooped their ass. And LeBron James couldn't guard James Harden to save his life. Nobody on that team could. Straight up.
Can I ask everybody a question real quick? Where do you see the Clippers going? Because let's think about
pick.
Let's really think about this for a second. They do have the aspiration investigation still looming over their heads. We don't know where that can possibly go. Right now, they have 0 assets to trade with, and
whatever draft pick they would have got, that goes to OKC.
It's about to go to the defending champions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So where do you see this team going? How can they dig themselves out of this hole that they're in?
They can't. You have no money. You have no money to sign free agents. You have no draft picks at least to 2027? No.
They gonna trade James Harden. What?
They gotta trade Harden. They gotta trade Harden or Kawhi.
He's doing everything. He's balling all ways he can and knows how.
But then here's the really sad part about Here's the really sad part about that, though. If let's say they do trade Harden or Kawhi or both, who's to say that they are even going to keep those picks after the aspiration investigation wraps up? That team is going to be fucked for the next 10 to 15 years.
I have a question because and like for me the biggest thing was the assets for the Clippers. Like nobody has any expectation that they're going to actually have any success this year. And but you're also looking at the reality of Oklahoma City having your pick. So now what do you do to try and recuperate that? Shouldn't you have Chris Paul, Harden, and Kawhi on the market? What can you get? Because they can't take all of the picks, and if you can move all three,
does Kawhi even have value?
Somebody will throw out a second rounder for him.
Like Harden has value, even though he's older. Right, he's got value, but Kawhi,
he's still putting up points and assists.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kawhi, man. I wouldn't trade my draws for that nigga.
Somebody will want him. Somebody will want him to sell tickets at least. Like, even if it's just that. So you can at least start to build those assets, knowing with the aspiration investigation, you're going to lose something. They can't take all of them. I mean, technically they could, but they're not going to take all of them. So pad it a little bit and get something so that you can at least start a rebuild because, like you said right now, they're fucked for the next 10 years unless you try to get something.
Kawhi fucked that team up, man.
the Clippers were fucked up. They're listening to him.
To trade for Paul George like that, they come in some sort of package deal, and they haven't seen anything from this trade. Like
could have had SGA.
Kawhi screwed. He screwed the Clippers, dude. There's no way around that.
I just want to real quick before we get on out of here for the night. I just want to say, do you guys think anybody right now can beat OKC?
My New York Knickerbockers, thank you very much.
You crazy as hell.
After we get out of here,
especially after we get Giannis.
You crazy? Y'all ain't getting no damn Giannis.
Yes, we are.
I know that we don't drug test the guests on this show, but you're making me want to change my mind, and I am HR. So
you had the HR.
Let me tell you something.
You had the HR.
I got tickets to the Christmas Day game, Knicks Cavaliers. I cannot wait for Giannis to be introduced as a member of the New York Knicks.
Kyle, can anybody be OKC?
Realistically,
anybody, East or West? Can anybody be OKC?
I was about to say maybe. I was going to say maybe the Nuggets, but I don't know.
That's a super team. That's a super team. John, can anybody be OKC? Uh-oh.
Rockets in 5.
Rockets in 5.
Rockets in 5.
You want me to be? We being real?
He told he Rockets in 5.
Being real? Look, Portland, one of the worst teams in the NBA. They beat the Thunder, right? Any given Tuesday in the NBA.
They did.
I don't think
talking OKC? 7-game series.
I don't think any team.
No. You know who can beat the Thunder? You know who can beat the Thunder? The Thunder, the Blunder, Larunder. The Bulls will beat them.
Oh hell
7 games, man.
Hell no.
Did you just say the Bulls?
No,
you just got uninvited to the cookout.
Yeah.
Wait, I was
not
invited?
even surprised.
Yes, Ando, you were.
That was very unseasoned. Very unseasoned.
Yeah. Well, at least I don't put raisins in my potato salad, y'all.
You just did.
At least, right?
You just put them in the potato salad.
No, it is.
You just did.
Potato salad.
Ando, you just set back white-black relations by like at least 5 years with that.
No. Give me credit. Let's do 3. Right?
I just want to get to this comment real quick because I think it's unfair. Magic, Larry, Dr. J, all had killer mindsets, and nobody brings them up. Yes, we do. They're
Yeah,
all
we do.
time
Yeah.
greats. They're
Yeah.
all time greats. What are you talking about? They're not brought up.
The point is, modern NBA players today don't respect any of the old guard. None of them. They don't
Kobe
respect
was just the last of that breed that we get to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
That's
don't
what
talk
that
about
is.
it. That's the thing. We don't even talk about him like that. On
Yeah.
here. We don't talk about him on
It's
here.
why I feel like you put any center minus Joker. I think Joker is the last pure center that I enjoy watching right now. You put Joker against any of those centers in the 90s, and Joker's getting beat. Like, put Joker against Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem's going to toast him in a 7-game series. No ifs, ands, or buts.
But
yeah, but I still think Joker survives in the 90s.
Well,
His style of play would be different.
He's the only person that
but
I think
yeah,
offensively,
center wise, yeah.
I think offensively he'll be fine.
I mean, he's never been a defensive
he's never been
anything.
defensive.
So
No, because there's no defense in this day and age.
always had the opinion that Draymond Green was born in the wrong era.
Dude, no. Draymond would have gotten his ass kicked by Rodman and Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley.
Yeah, but he would have been right at home. He would have been right at home with that aggressive.
You dropped Draymond in the 90s. That dude is crying in his little blanket every night.
Oh no, you didn't expand that list. You didn't expand that
Charles
list.
Oakley in them. I'm not even going to put Charles Oakley in them on him. Fucking, he's not getting past Barkley and fucking Derek Coleman.
Yeah.
Derek Coleman, Barkley will fuck him up.
DC-44 is going to put him on his ass, bro. Dennis Rodman.
And please don't forget about Xavier McDaniel.
Oh God, no. Could you imagine Robert Parrish going up against Draymond Green? Parrish is going to claw that motherfucker's eyes out.
He gonna slam him like he did Bill Laimbeer.
Yeah,
he got fucked up by Dale Davis. Like ain't no goddamn bro.
I ain't heard that name in years.
He was bodied by Bill fucking Weddington is who he's going to get bodied by.
I used to root for the Pacers, man. I did.
Speaking of older players, real quick before we get out of here, I do want to say rest in peace to Eldon Campbell. He passed away.
Eldon passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. He passed away. The last thing I will remember Eldon Campbell for was saying he left the Lakers because he couldn't play with Shaq.
Yep.
Oh, and my thing was, really?
Everybody could have played with Shaq.
You can't play with Shaq?
Everybody.
You couldn't play with Shaq? Really?
He didn't have to play with him.
One
He
take the
just
low,
had to
one
be
take
the
the high.
backup.
Right. Or one take one. He gonna have a low post regardless. He ain't coming out the post.
No.
But you got the high post and you got the perimeter.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
And it wasn't like
to put him
Campbell
in at the same time. He's going to the 4. So
Yeah.
No, it's not like Campbell couldn't find the open guy anyway. Dude, if you had Campbell and Shaq both on the post side ball and you have your 3 guys on the perimeter, that's like revolutionary basketball for the Lakers.
Very much
I
so.
say this all the time. You had Kobe and Shaq, but they had a team, a real deal ass team. Like you had Robert Horry, Rick Fox, Derek Fisher, like all of these other
Glenn
guys.
Rice? Glenn Rice
They
was
had
there
a
for a little
goddamn They had shoot people that played their position perfectly. I think even Ron Harper even ended up on one of them.
Oh yeah,
teams.
Ron Harper was
Yeah,
Ron Harper was part of that. Yeah.
They had intelligence on every position, like real talk. So,
And they had the Zen Master running the floor during their first three-peat.
the only person I never liked was Brian Shaw. I couldn't stand it.
I hate Brian Shaw too.
It's the brick master.
I hate him with Boston though. I hate him
Brian
with
Shaw
Boston.
used to play for Shaq. We used to play with Shaq in Orlando too.
What was the running joke with Ron Harper? Say repeat 5 times.
Yep. Between Harper got 3 rings with the Bulls, picked up I think 2 or 3 more with the
Say
Lakers.
repeat 5 times. That was a running joke with Harper. Oh damn. That was a running joke. All right. Let's go ahead and finish things up here. Let's go around the room, see what everybody's got going on this week. 7, what you doing this week, my friend?
I will say really quick, the contemporary ballot was voted on Sunday at the start of the winter meetings. Congratulations to San Francisco Giants player Jeff Kent, who anchored those lineups in the late 90s, early 2000s with Barry Bonds, on being the only player to be elected off of the contemporary ballot. Winter meetings are going on the rest of this week. No major signings have happened yet. I've actually been kind of watching Twitter tonight, see if anything pops up. Depending on how the week goes, we'll either do winter meetings this week or we'll do a podcasting deferred this week or next week, probably next week. And then I'll be back next week to wrap up the winter meetings on Sports Report as well. And yeah, fuck the Yankees.
Kyle, what you got
That
going
never
this week,
gets
bro?
old, man.
Work this week. Next week work too, but I got to see how I'm gonna figure this out because my goddaughter be here with me all next week. So,
oh wow!
You know,
because it's break.
It's gonna be crazy. No, she on Christmas break. She only 3 years old.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how she was. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be with me next week. So
we gonna put her on the show. We gonna put her on the show.
She'll get in the camera. Start talking. She'll definitely get in the camera and start talking, but that's about it. Nothing else.
John, what you got going on this week, bro?
Man, not too much, man. Like I said, I had my daughter most of last week. So, I'm an anime fan. I'm definitely going to see the Jujutsu Kaisen movie.
Yes.
So, probably check that out tomorrow night.
There you go. There you go. Just don't go watch. Just don't go watch JoJo. I can't stand JoJo.
What's that other anime that you absolutely can't stand?
Sword Art Online.
There we go. Yep. All right.
I tried.
Or
it's
as I call it, sexual assault online.
Shit.
Exactly what it is. How the hell you gonna have two cousins?
Oh my, these motherfuckers!
How the hell you gonna have two cousins in love with
it?
Get out of here.
Chargers can kiss my ass. They can kiss my ass.
Oh shit!
I didn't even see Philly get that field goal. God damn! All right.
I think I don't know what, man. Philly need, man. I don't know what Philly need to do if that chemistry off. I don't know. I don't know if it's the Madden curse.
I don't know
what it is.
It's the Philadelphia
AJ
Eagles.
Brown won.
Yeah, no, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. They just need to blow it all up.
You can't spell Philly without filth, and that's what they are.
Damn.
Cage love it.
They're filth.
Oh damn.
Kyle liked that one. Kyle liked that
Real
one.
quick, and Josie, I know you're watching. Josie. You all up here. I'm your kryptonite in fantasy football because you beat me in fantasy football by 7 points. Look, dude, I'm going to the playoff. Your ass going home. Let's not forget that.
Can we not talk fantasy football this week?
I'm going to the playoffs. Your ass going home.
Yo, can we not talk fantasy football?
Your ass going to Cancun. Pat Bev.
That's where I'm going because I just lost in both of my fantasy leagues.
Didn't Pat Bev get arrested?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Pat Bev got arrested. Mm-hmm. I saw it on a family member. Come on, man. Come on, man.
He's just doing a Richard Sherman impression. He'll be on TV as a nice guy soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Atone for all my sins. Atone for everything. And Chris Paul Lacone.
And I didn't purposely run into Russell Westbrook's leg, man. No, that's
no. I played good honest defense.
I played honorable defense.
You're right. I think the best version of Pat Bev when he was at the Rockets. I think that's probably
I agree.
Yeah.
Pat Bev is a Hall of Fame pest, and he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame for just that alone.
Yes, absolutely.
Have his own award, pest control.
The Patrick Beverly Hall of Fame.
Rage, what you got going on this week, brother?
I mean, I stream and I game on stream and I talk shit about shit, on stream and whatnot.
You gotta do about shit, man. You gotta talk shit about shit.
You gotta talk shit about shit.
I like talking shit, So if you want to,
where can we find you?
Find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube. You can go on my Twitter for where I'm really like I'm very
engaged. You still use Twitter?
Hell yeah!
Wait, no, it's X.
X.
I'm sorry, X. You
Don't
still
follow
use
me
it?
on Twitter.
He said,
What
"Don't
do you got?
follow me
Nothing
on
but big
Twitter."
movies there, John?
I love Twitter.
Huh?
Twitter is the wild, wild west of free speech. Love it.
Don't follow me on Twitter.
Boy, you get all kind of pictures.
But yeah,
Look at
follow me
Justin
on
Herbert.
follow me on Twitch, on YouTube, Kick, Rumble,
Herbert
Twitter.
overthrown.
Find me. My name is Black at You, and yeah, don't go reporting my shit.
Damn,
I'm
you
gonna follow
be
you
putting
on
content up
Twitch.
like that?
I'm gonna
Damn.
follow you on Twitter just so I can hit that report button. That's all I do, man. All I do.
Click.
Don't
Oh,
hit
my goodness.
report. Click.
It's hard
Report
out here.
Yankees fan.
It's hard out here for a shit talker.
Yeah, it is.
That is not where I thought you were going with that, bro.
All right. I just want to say a real quick thank you to Water Wide Network for having us here. We do appreciate you guys. Everything goes good for me. I'm going to be on Coffee and Sports in the morning. I'll be on my way back. I am off tomorrow. So if everything goes well, I'll be on Coffee and Sports in the morning with those guys. And I want to say again, thank you once again to Wide Network for having us here on the Sports Report. And we'll see you guys again next week. Have a good week. Have a safe week. Take care. And watch the outro. You can see all the fine networks, all the fine shows, rather, on Water Wide Network. Take care, guys.